Welcome to Formula World. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and here's what's on this episode. First up on Formula World, proposed plan won't help useless teams. Taking steps to provide a level playing field in Formula 1 has been something many of the smaller teams have been asking for a long time. Some people in F1 have suggested a metered approach to research and development in aerodynamics, in which the smaller teams would get more time and the bigger teams less time as a possible option. Haas team principal Guenther Steiner has come out in support of such a step. That would be a help, that if you finish badly that you can move up the grid. It's all part of the discussions in the moment. It's not as drastic as it sounds. It gives the less successful teams a chance to make some gains towards the big ones, and the big ones may be coming down. He then explained how it would still keep F1 fair, something the bigger teams have suggested would be a problem with such a model. I think it's fair, and it doesn't stop technology development. It still keeps F1 as the top of technology in motorsport. But if you are useless or if you're not a good team, it doesn't help you a lot. Ferrari don't have to pay Vettel much now. There has been a lot of speculation surrounding the contract situation of Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel. The latest rumours suggesting that Ferrari offered him a one-year contract at the same level as teammate Charles Leclerc, which Vettel rejected as it would be a demotion for him in monetary terms. F1 experts, however, have suggested that Vettel might not have much of a choice in the matter, as Ferrari has plenty of options to replace him, while there are no other top teams lining up to sign Vettel. Former F1 driver turned pundit Karun Chandok elaborated on this by suggesting that Vettel will sign whatever deal Ferrari offers for 2021, and that he will still have to face stiff competition for his seat in 2022. I think he'll sign for 2021. The pressure is now off his shoulders due to the delay, and therefore he is less in the spotlight. For 2022, I'm less sure though, because Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz will be banging on the door, because regardless of the rule changes, Ferrari will remain a top team. He concluded by explaining how the arrival of Charles Leclerc has made Ferrari far less dependent on Vettel. Vettel really has to go to work and will also have to hand in a lot of money. With Leclerc, Ferrari already has a future star in its hands, so they don't have to pay Vettel that much at all now. Fast feed. Hockenheim circuit director Jorn Tesk has revealed that he has exchanged views with F1 in regards to hosting a race, but not about dates, conditions, constructions and the like. Renault's Esteban Ocon feels that there's no place for DNFs in a shorter season, and that it's going to be very important to finish all the races, score all the points available, and to get it to the finish. Jule Jolta, the director of the Hungaroring, has confirmed that he is in contact with the owners of Formula 1, and Liberty knows that they are open for different options, including 2 races. Monza boss Dicky Damiani has confirmed that the news about the possible cancellation of the Grand Prix of Italy in 2020 is fake news. He is also convinced that Monza will still be on the calendar, but behind closed doors. Werner Kogler, Austria's Minister of Sport, thinks that the problem with organising an F1 race is not so much about keeping distance, but that there are travel laws in place which could put restrictions on the teams. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc feels that Ferrari struggled a bit during testing and need to catch up. Racing Point team principal Otmar Zafnauer thinks that if Austria can contain the spread of the virus into July and there's testing kits available for all the Formula 1 employees, it's plausible to put a race on in early July. Paulo Pinheiro, CEO of the Algarve International Circuit in Portugal, has announced that they are ready to have a race in first week of June if needed. And former Ferrari team principal Stefano Domenicali feels that you have to take the opportunity to keep Formula 1 intact, otherwise you'll never get the platform to the level where it was. Does F1 require a budget cap? Be sure to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.